Alrighty, we are ready to sew. I'm going to tell you on this part, you only need a single thread. So I'm going to, remember I showed you how to thread it. There's a little knot down the bottom. Just to be safe, I'm going to add an additional knot. Wrapped it around my finger, pull it tight. The knot is at the end of the long thread, not up by the needle and not on the short. Remember, I call it a tail. Make sure you have that tail. With your needle on the back of your quilt, always start from the back. Pop up through one of the corners, making sure that you have caught your knots on the back, and you come through all 3 layers. Now, obviously we can't see the batting because it's inside, but that's where it belongs. We're gonna do what's called a running stitch, and it runs along the edge. So I'm gonna go all the way back through to the other side. I like to lay my thread on the front so I don't get it tangled as I'm showing. The size of your stitch should reflect the spacing between your stitches. Again, I've been sewing for a long time, so it's easy for me to be consistent, but that's what you want to try for. The stitch is going to run along the edge, holding all the pieces in place so that eventually we'll be able to take out the straight pins, okay? So you can see, I'm going to suggest you use a color that's not the same as your background painted material so that it pops out. It's more fun and it's easier to see what you're doing. So mine's yellow right now. Hopefully you can see that. The other thing you can do with the running stitch once you get a little more comfortable using the needle is pop the needle up, pop it all the way to the back so that it's sticking out, but don't pull it all the way through yet. Make sure it's to the back, pop it to the front, all the way through to the back. And as I said, this is when you start getting used to using your needle and thread. You can see I'm going to end up with multiple stitches doing it this way. And I can pull more running stitches. Your running stitch needs to start in one corner, go all the way down, turn a corner, go all the way down, ouch, turn a corner, all the way down, turn a corner, till you end up back where you started. Obviously, you're going to have to knot off when you run out of thread.